Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, playing with the 1666 that just arrived. Haven't cleaned it up, but I have oiled it, lubed it, and tuned it. And this is the Allstate set, of course. It has tilt couplers. So I added a tilt to knuckle adapter that I made. And currently pulling 16 cars. I moved the caboose to the end, of course. So we're going to take this around and see how we do pulling 16 Marx cars. Okay, there's 50% power. So, as you can see, this old locomotive is running actually quite well. It still needs to run, but it's lubricated and actually running really, really well. It's not having any trouble pulling 16 cars, that's for sure. Let's turn it up a bit. So it runs well. Once I get it cleaned up, it's going to be a really nice set. Anyway, just as an experiment, I added these extra cars just to see how this motor holds up. And as you can see, it's running just absolutely perfectly. So no problems of any kind. Other than the fact it's been sitting for decades, it needs to run. There's no doubt about that. Turn it back down, 50% power again. So once I get this cleaned up, it's going to be a really great addition to the collection. Runs really nice. And there is no damage to this locomotive at all. It's filthy. But it runs well, even has the original light bulb in it. As you can see, the white stripe is intact, virtually. The numbers are intact, no damage. It's had little play wear. It's got some runtime, but not a whole lot. And as you can see, the cars themselves are actually in really decent shape. Like I said, I just added that tilt to knuckle adapter so I could add these additional cars to it. I just want to get this motor some runtime and get it up and running. But it's having no trouble at all pulling this. And that's 16 cars with no problem at all. So I'm pleased with it. It was cheap. I was the only bidder on this set. Haven't tested the transformer yet, but I'm sure it works. Like I said, I got 6 pieces of track with it, mounted on road bed, so doubt if I'll be doing anything with the track. I'll probably just add it to the box under the layout table. Transformer, not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'll test it, see if it works, of course. But so far, so good. No problem with this set at all. So I still need to pull the motor out and drop this shell down in some hot soapy water. I need to oil all the wheels on the cars that came with it. But it's running well, no doubt about that. So it's complete now, has its front and rear truck, no damage of any kind. It's filthy, but other than that, the original set is in really, really decent condition. I just added that tilt to knuckle adapter so I could add these other cars. Just wanted to give this motor some time and run it and get everything broken loose. But lubricated everything. The wheel bearings have been lubricated. The output shaft bearing, of course. So it's running really, really well. It just now needs to be cleaned up and then run. It needs to run probably all day today. But the E-unit is working. Like I said, it even has the original headlight in it. So no problems of any kind. This is running really, really well. Might pull the brushes out, clean them, clean the armature. Haven't done anything to it yet but lubricate it. But as you can see, it's running really, really well. It was definitely worth 20 bucks. There's no doubt about that. So, good constant speed all the way around. No problems of any kind with the locomotive. So, like I said, I'll pull the motor out of it, dunk this down in some hot soapy water, clean all the cars, lubricate all the wheels. It's going to be a great addition to the collection. So I just want to do a follow-up video on the 1666 Allstate set. 20 bucks on eBay, and I was the only bidder. So definitely worth the money. So just a quick follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.